Willa. Willa. Willa, where you going? Come on, Willie. Come on, Willie.
Here. Here.
I think the funny thing is, like, you know, Andrew's gonna edit, right? And like, it'll all look really good, but then he'll have all this blackmail on us. So Sean's making root vegetable gratin here for our party tomorrow. We have a little event, a large event that we're doing, so we're layering celery roots, rutabaga, some garlic, onions, Parmesan, thyme, and then this is all gonna get cooked in the oven with a little bit of cream and butter. And then we're gonna set it overnight, and then we're gonna cut squares, and then we'll toast it off tomorrow. So we'll rewarm it, we'll put it in the broiler, and we'll get it crispy and bubbly, and yeah, who doesn't like cheese and vegetables, you know?
These are house-made teriyaki flank skewers.
The chef
Marinade flank steak in a secret recipe teriyaki. Skewer it, grill it on the yakitori. 24-hour marinade. This is our squat croquette dish. This is our squash croquette dish. It is a house-made squash croquette that is rolled in a panko-based breading. There is a squash filling. It is topped with parm and served on top of a saffron aioli. Be afraid to parm it. You got it. Would you mind grabbing bigger parm blocks out of the walk-in? I think I have some on the back of my shelf. Yes. Thank you, Chef. New ticket in, firing fries, squash croquette, squash salad, holding a tile.
Holding a solo tile. We really like parm here. If you're doing them with the boys, it's not so bad. If you're doing them by yourself, it gets pretty good.
I think when my dog passed away, we're leaving
Oh wait, no.
I am taking the focaccia out of the molds, and we're gonna wrap it and freeze it.
Okay. I can have another two, just need to make one more. I think that's enough. You got another 2 quarts of onions.
Probably more parm.
Smash burger.
Sometimes it's very stubborn.
I assume they're also talking about ale. Perfect. I'll take 4. Yeah, awesome.
There we go.
What's up? Anyway, you have enough. That's always how I feel about parties like this, dude. It's like combo of milk and butter and cream that we're gonna use to cook this gratin with. So we'll cook this with a cover, and then we'll
Drop pasta going with mushroom. Yeah.
once it's cooked, we'll pull it out, and then we'll press it, and we'll chill it overnight. And then it'll become these. And then it'll become these.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I believe that we are.
It'll form these bricks basically, and then we'll be able to cut it, and then we'll be able to do individual portions.
I was gonna say, because you press with all the liquid. That's kind of what I was thinking. Yeah.
Watch a movie that you probably would really like. It's called A Real Pain, and it's got Jesse Eisenberg and what's Macaulay Culkin's brother? What's his name? But it's about the Jewish experience, and I'm being serious. It's a really good movie. But these two brothers, they're cousins. They go to Poland to track their ancestry, and like Jesse Eisenberg's like this tech whatever bro who's like super cut off from the world, doesn't want to experience his like what's happened to his family, the traumatic past of his family. And then Macaulay Culkin's brother is like a feel-all kind of guy, and he's like feeling all. A Real Pain? Yeah, we saw it in Portland. It was really good. It was really funny. Yeah, and it's funny and lighthearted, but it's also like it's got depth. It's got depth, and it makes you think because you can relate to both the characters. Oh, nice. You're like, yeah, I do want to be like Jesse Eisenberg and like shut myself off emotionally from the world. But then you're like, I also want to be this guy. Because I do feel everything, and I feel stressed and like anxiety about random. And where does that come from? Is it like my family's traumatic past, or is it, Yeah, it's really interesting. It's a good movie. Yeah. So anyway, you would love it.
Grab a pack of Marlboro Reds, 2 books of matches. All right, they might try to give you 1, get 2.
I should have had a martini.
Yeah, look at that. That's perfection. Thank you.
Restaurant that we ate at in Portland. I won't say the name because I don't want to shout them out. But it was 2 patties, very similar to us. They were using cheddar cheese, which I like. I like cheddar, but I think it was like too strong. They were using like an aged, and so it was like bumpy and like it was overpowering the beef. Like I couldn't taste the patties.
Yeah. Yep.
And then caramelized onions, which I like, but they were like not caramelized enough. So they were like kind of just sauteed.
The classic. Yeah, they're just onions.
Yeah, they're like they which happens all the time. Like they're like kind of raw.
Oh yeah,
but they're like caramelized.
Like crushing and caramelizing onions takes like a stupid amount of time.
Yeah, and so caramelized onions in quotation marks, pickles,
House-made pickle?
house-made pickles. They were like dilly. They were like not. Again, like my beef with it was that all of the condiments overpowered the meat.
Yeah.
So it like wasn't like nothing was like accenting the delicious local beef that they were getting. It was just like here's 2 patties with some on it, and that's all you taste,
What was their sauce like, dude?
They called it fancy sauce, and it was just ketchup and mayo mixed together. Yeah, which like again a classic combo, and I'm not mad about it, you know. But I just like for me it was the aged cheddar, and they made their buns in house, but they were like a brioche bun, and that was like it was like too. I don't know if they like rolled them in butter or something like before they grilled them, but it was like super greasy. The bun itself, you know. And so it was like all fat and like aged funky cheese and like raw burnt caramelized onions somehow all at the same time. And I just was like, you know, like I handled some heavy aged cheddar. Like that's what we did at Alanna, the 1916 burger. It's like an 8-ounce brand beef with like big naturally all my brands of like great things. Big patty, cheese, great. Yeah. You can't have two slices of aged cheese between a thin fucking burger. It's not. Yeah, and I totally agree with that because I like the burger over like the burger with the one part. It's a totally different burger. It's a big fat boy, and it's got aged cheddar on it. And I love Paul Nichols. Like it's great. What I like about his is that he slices them long ways. So they like ribbon, like, so yeah, so they're really long and then he like curls them on there. I love that.
That sounds cool.
But you can have that aged cheese with a big patty because there's enough meat to like hold up to the funkiness.
There's enough juices coming out of it because you can cook it medium.
Exactly.
Like, yeah, all that
Totally.
plays in.
But having
shreddus or leaf?
Was shreddus, but like the most scant amount. Like it was like a little bit. Yeah. If you're gonna put it on there, put it on there. You know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
Make sure I know it's
If it's a topping, like make sure I know that it's a topping. You know?
Yeah, not just like a dirty.
But yeah, I was kind of bummed out because like I didn't really want to go there, and then two, when I decided in my head I was like, okay, I gotta be like, I'm going. We can run. When I was like finally like, okay, I'm gonna go there. We're gonna hang out. I was like tried to like get my head into it and be like. I tried to get my head into it and be like, okay, this is a similar style restaurant to us, and like I gotta think about this critically. You know, how does this compare to us? Are they doing something better? Or like, you know, trying to
what can I learn
pull from the situation.
98.1 does it was called Taste of the Town. I think they go to different places vaguely in the area and just kind of wander around town and eat food and check out the culture and interview people. It was cute. I love the radio.
I was on the radio. It was scary.
Yeah,
It was
that's
fun,
why.
though.
That's actually why we're so dead. He was saying on the radio.
Yeah, it was actually a lot of fun. They were really nice. So, I went on the radio mainly because Chef Dan was out of town. I brought up a cabbage dish the cabbage was grown by Chef Dan's girlfriend. Presented the dish, described it, said where we got the cabbage from to promote Ellie's Farm, and then also I mentioned like what we're serving here. Basically, it was just like a promotion piece for Willa.
I do sometimes do that where I'll do it on the rewind. I'm like, you know what? I just want the taste buds. You've done that, yeah. I love it. I do that. It's not to be rude. It's just like right up You make a set every day, right? You make a set.
Of course, it would be any other way.